Brother, listen close. I'm about to introduce you to the most dangerous silent assassin in basketball today. A man so smooth, so calculated, so absolutely ruthless on the court that he's quietly becoming the most feared offensive weapon in the entire NBA. Meet Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the Canadian killer who's putting the entire league on notice with a style so unique, so unstoppable, that defenders are having literal nightmares trying to figure him out. Picture this. A skinny, overlooked kid from Hamilton, Ontario, who was so underrated coming out of high school that he wasn't even ranked among the top 100 prospects in North America. While other future stars were getting ESPN specials and hype videos, Shai was grinding in near-total obscurity, getting rejected by every major basketball program because scouts said he was too slow, not athletic enough, and didn't have the burst to make it at the highest level. But here's what those so-called experts completely missed. This young man possessed a basketball IQ that was absolutely genius level and a work ethic that would make Kobe Bryant nod in respect. His mother was a track and field Olympian. His cousins were professional basketball players. Excellence wasn't just a goal in his family, it was the expectation. When he finally earned a spot at the University of Kentucky, he wasn't even the starting point guard initially. He came off the bench. But by mid-season, he was absolutely dominating the toughest conference in college basketball, putting up performances that had NBA scouts literally kicking themselves for sleeping on him. The 2018 NBA draft night was pure cinematic drama. The Charlotte Hornets selected him with the 11th pick, but in a twist that would define his entire career trajectory, they immediately traded him to the LA Clippers. Most young players would be devastated by that kind of rejection, but Shai, he took that moment as fuel and came out with a chip on his shoulder that's still driving him to this very day. When SGA arrived in Los Angeles, he immediately started turning heads with a playing style that was straight out of a different era, methodical, patient, and absolutely deadly efficient. While the rest of the league was obsessed with playing fast and shooting threes, Shai was out here moving at his own hypnotic pace, breaking down defenders with hesitation moves that looked like they were happening in Matrix-style slow motion, and finishing at the rim with a craftiness that had Hall of Famers doing double takes. His rookie season was an absolute masterclass in quiet dominance. He wasn't just surviving against NBA competition. He was thriving in high-pressure playoff environments as if he'd been there for years. But the real franchise-altering moment came in the summer of 2019, when the Clippers included him as the centerpiece of the trade package for Paul George, sending him to the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the surface, it looked like a career-derailing move, going from a championship contender in glamorous Los Angeles to a small-market team in the middle of a complete rebuild. But Shai, he saw what nobody else could see. This wasn't a setback. This was the opportunity of a lifetime. In Oklahoma City, he wasn't just another piece of the puzzle. He was being handed the keys to the entire franchise, the chance to build something special from the ground up, the platform to become a legend. And man, did he seize that opportunity with both hands. The statistical leap was absolutely ridiculous, jumping from 19 points per game to 24, then 27, then consistently flirting with 30-plus points every single night, all while being the primary playmaker, leader, and face of one of the youngest teams in NBA history. But what's truly mind-blowing is how he's achieving these numbers. No flashy highlights for social media, no loud celebrations for the cameras, no desperate attempts to go viral. Just pure, fundamental, beautiful basketball executed with surgical precision. The mid-range game became his personal signature. Those silky smooth pull-up jumpers from the elbow, the impossible angle floaters in the lane, the crafty finishes through heavy contact that left defenders utterly bewildered. While the analytics crowd was screaming, more THRES, more dunks, Shai was out here single-handedly reviving the lost art of the mid-range game and proving that efficiency trumps excitement every single time. Fast forward to right now, and what we're witnessing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is nothing short of absolute basketball perfection. The 2023-24 season has been his personal masterpiece. We're talking MVP caliber numbers that have the entire basketball universe sitting up and finally giving this man the respect he's deserved for years. The statistics are absolutely bonkers, averaging over 30 points per game while shooting elite percentages, leading one of the youngest teams in the league to serious playoff contention, and doing it all with that same ice-cold, unshakable demeanor that makes it look like he's barely breaking a sweat. What makes Shai so unique in today's game is that he's achieving superstar status entirely on his own terms. No crazy athletic highlights that break the internet, no loud trash talking for the cameras, no desperate attempts to build his brand through social media antics. Just pure, efficient, methodical destruction of every defensive scheme thrown at him. The handle is so tight it should be illegal. The footwork is so precise it belongs in a basketball textbook. And the basketball intelligence is so advanced it's like he's seeing the game 5 moves ahead of everyone else. But here's what truly separates him from other young stars. The year-over-year improvement is absolutely mind-blowing. Every single offseason, he comes back with a new weapon in his arsenal. The three-point shooting that critics called his biggest weakness. Now it's a legitimate threat that defenses have to respect. The perimeter defense that questions were raised about. Now he's consistently among the league leaders in steals and deflections. The quiet leadership that people wondered about. Now he's the unquestioned alpha of one of the most exciting young cores in the entire NBA. And the most terrifying part for the rest of the league, he's still only 25 years old. He's just now entering his basketball prime. The Oklahoma City Thunder have gone from a rebuilding project to Western Conference contenders in record time. And it's almost entirely because SGA decided he wasn't going to wait for the traditional timeline. He was going to accelerate the process through sheer will and relentless improvement. So where does Shai go from here? The ceiling isn't just high, it's practically non-existent. We're talking about a young superstar who's just scratching the surface of his potential while already performing at an MVP level. The Thunder are building what looks like the next great NBA dynasty around him, with young talents like Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams forming a core that could dominate the league for the next decade. But beyond the statistics, the highlights, and the growing accolades, Shai's journey teaches us the most powerful lesson about authentic success. Real greatness doesn't need flashy packaging or loud promotion. Sometimes the most dangerous predators hunt in silence, stay patient through the process, and let their results do all the talking. His incredible journey from being completely overlooked in Canada to becoming an NBA superstar proves one undeniable truth. Timing is everything in life. Your breakthrough might not arrive when you desperately want it, but it will always come exactly when you're truly ready to receive it. So I need you to ask yourself right now, what's your silent grind looking like? What are you building behind the scenes while everyone else is out here chasing clout and quick validation? What's that dream you're working towards that might not be showing immediate results, but you can feel in your bones that it's coming? Take a masterclass from Shai's playbook, maintain relentless patience, embrace the quiet work, and trust with every fiber of your being that your dedication will bear fruit at the perfect moment. The world might not see your struggle today, but tomorrow they'll marvel at how you achieved so much seemingly overnight. Your breakthrough isn't just coming, it's being crafted in these quiet moments of discipline and determination. Drop a comment below and tell me what you're patiently building towards. And if you truly believe that authentic success comes from consistent effort and unwavering faith in your process, then do me a solid. Smash that like button, Subscribe for more stories of silent assassins who became legends through pure dedication. And hit that notification bell so you never miss when we break down the next superstar who's changing the game without making a sound. Your moment is being prepared right now. Keep grinding and watch how the universe eventually aligns to showcase your greatness.